Hey everyone, Dr. Fraser here, and today we're going to talk about the concept of buying into the dip and what the heck does this mean and how does it apply to chiropractic practices. So let's think about the concept of buying into the dip. So we all know the Oracle of Omaha, Warren Buffett, and what does he always say about the stock market? You should be greedy when people are fearful and fearful when people are greedy. So if we analyze that for a second, we know that people buy from the emotions is what guides a lot of their stock price purchases. So the market's going crazy, they get excited and they keep buying. And when the market dips, that's when they sell and they seal in their losses, which doesn't make any sense. You should be buying when the market dips because the prices, the valuations are better, and you should be fearful or selling when the market is high. So let's apply this to a chiropractic practice. And the concept is we want to buy into the dip in the market. That's when we want to hit our investment strategy. So, in chiropractic practice, we typically have slow periods of time. Every office I've ever seen has periods that are typically slow. This could be summer when everybody is on holiday, so your market dips, okay, or your practice dips. This is often sometimes back to school, okay, or maybe the first month in January, after the holiday season. So here's what I observe as a coach. I see clients of mine get super uptight and anxious, and they start freaking out because their numbers dip a little bit during those months, rather than having the 30,000 foot view and they can see, well, wait a minute, this is just a normal trend and the practice is kind of going into that dip. So why does that happen? Well, let's be real, guys. People have lives and busy lives. So summer, people are on holidays. They take the breaks. When the school's resetting, sometimes people are so busy in the first couple weeks of September or August, depending on where you're located, that they're organizing kids' schools, okay? It's not about you and your practice, it's just their busy lives. So rather than getting all uptight and worried that the doom and gloom, the sky is falling, let's take a moment to say, wait a minute, this is normal, and this is an opportunity to kind of almost reset a little bit because my practice is a little bit slower, so I've got a bit more time. And so maybe you can use this for a bit of a holiday yourself, right? Around my part of the woods, people go off hunting. So we traditionally take a week off in hunting season just because it's so quiet, right? Because people are so focused on those things. That's my point. The other thing that we should be looking at, if we get the concept of buying into the dip, this is a perfect time when the practice is a little quieter to be focusing on some of the strategic things in your practice. Maybe this is a time to really focus on our marketing efforts. Maybe this is a time to really look and review the internal strategies we have for referrals. Maybe it's a procedure overhaul. Maybe it's equipment that you need to look at upgrading. Maybe we need to remodel the practice. If you're going to paint, when do you want to paint? Do you want to paint in your busiest time, or do you want to paint when we're into that dip? We're into the little quiet modes. So as a strategy moving forward, rather than panicking, you want to look at the 30,000 foot view. And when we see that we have a regular and expected dip in our practice, we can be calm and non-emotional about it, and we can reorganize our time and energy to put it to use effectively doing some of the things. This is the working on our practice opportunities, right? Not in our practice, because when we're so busy, we're often working in the practice. We've got no time for working on the practice. When we work on the practice is when we get to improve the productivity, the functionality, the systems, the procedures, do staff training, all of the things that actually make your business more functional and viable, and frankly, more fun and productive, and in my opinion, improve the quality of care that you're delivering to your clients, because ultimately that's what brings them back. That's what gets them referring. That's what makes sure that you can rest, fully that night, knowing that you're delivering optimal care to your people. So that's the concept of buying into the dip. Look for more in this series, and we're going to go deeper and explain even more effectively how you can apply this concept to your practice.